Hi everybody, welcome to this edition of the Singer's Coffee Break, where you learn tips and tricks on how to become an even better singer than you already are in the time it takes to drink a cup of coffee. So I am so excited that you are here today. My mug today is tulips. Tulips are my favorite flower, and also I have a silly little hobby where I collect coffee mugs. I'm not too sure my husband's too happy about it because our whole cupboard is full. All right, let's get started, everybody. Let's start our coffee break. And learn some really fun information about the external intercostal muscles. The external intercostal muscles, you might ask, what are those and why do I need them? Well, I'm going to tell you all about it right now. So first, let me just show you a picture of your naked ribs. Woo! Should I censor this? Can you see it? Here's your ribs. This is a picture from Grey's Anatomy, okay? Your lungs are inside of there. They protect your lungs. They're important. Okay, that's the naked ribs. But now, you're going to see the external intercostal muscles, which are here. Here we go. Okay, as you can see, it's the muscles in between the ribs. And also, if you look carefully, it is attached to the diaphragm. What? The external intercostal muscles are attached to the diaphragm? Yes, my friends, yes, they are. And the reason why they're so important is when you push out your external intercostal muscles, which I'm going to show you how to do in a minute, it keeps your diaphragm low longer. Now, I hope you're enjoying this content that I share with you, and if you do love it, please make sure that you subscribe and like this video, and you can also check out my Facebook page, The Singer's Coffee Break, and I'm also on TikTok, Singer's Coffee Break. My daughter has to help me do the TikTok. You know what I mean. What makes the external intercostal muscles so awesome is that when you expand them outwards, not only are you taking your ribs and just pushing them out a little bit to create more space for your lungs to inflate, but also you are keeping your diaphragm lower longer. So I think you saw just a moment ago that I showed you that the diaphragm is connected to the external intercostal muscles. So when you push those out, you're also keeping the diaphragm, it's controlling the diaphragm and keeping it lower longer. It's still gonna pop up, but it's not gonna pop up as fast. And that's how you sing long phrases. Now, when you engage your external intercostal muscles, I recommend doing that every single time you breathe. So that way you have long phrases and lots of support. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have for myself. When I run out of air, my throat tightens and it hurts. Well, let me tell you, if you keep your external intercostal muscles expanded as long as you can, it takes the pressure off of here because you now have more air and then your throat's not going to close. So it's a real win-win. Long phrases, you're not gonna get a red face, you're not gonna have veins popping out of your neck, and you are going to have the fullest lungs on the block. So use your external intercostal muscles, or your EIMs. And now I'm going to show you in practice how to do this at home so that you can sing even better than you already do. Okay, everybody, so we've talked about the external intercostal muscles, which are the muscles that are in between the ribs. We've talked about how they are attached to the diaphragm, and we've talked about that when we press out our external intercostal muscles, it actually keeps the diaphragm lower longer so that the lungs remain inflated longer. So you can sing those long phrases, okay? So first, let's find our external intercostal muscles. I told you they're in between the ribs, but can you actually feel it? Yes, you can. All right, so what you're gonna do is put your hands on your ribs, okay? And then you're basically gonna be pushing your sides out a little bit. Now, you can't really see, maybe you can see my hands moving a little. I'm just pushing out, all right? You might feel a sensation of this area at your waist going out, but you also might feel the back going out as well. So if you feel your back going out when you press, that's also the external intercostal muscles. Okay, so we're gonna breathe in our 6 areas. After you've breathed in, you're gonna press on your external intercostal muscles. And actually might feel like you're bearing down a little bit. And then you're going to take your abdominal muscles and very gently press in and do a lip trill, okay? So here's what it would look like. You would breathe in your 6 areas, okay? You're gonna press out your external intercostal muscles. See, I can even do this and talk at the same time. And now I'm going to take my abdominal muscles and I'm gonna do this. Now the whole time I was doing that, I was pressing these out. My lungs were inflated. My diaphragm was coming up and pressing air out of my lungs because I was nudging it with my abdominal muscles, and I was able to sing a longer phrase. So what I recommend that you do is you practice this and time yourself. See how many seconds can you do it, and then keep trying to increase that over time. So let's do one more together, okay? Breathe in, press out your external intercostal muscles, go. Okay? And you should be able to feel the sensation of the externals pushing out. They are going to get weaker and you're going to run out of air because that's what we do as human beings. We have to breathe in again, but it will maximize your breath support. So every time you breathe in, push out your external intercostal muscles, you'll find that there's less strain on your throat and you will sound amazing. Hey singing friends, thanks so much for tuning into the Singer's Coffee Break today. It was so much fun hanging out with you and talking about the external intercostal muscles. I love those EIMs. Use them every single time you sing. Bye. Have a great day.